Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are going to continue and hopefully complete our Warlock ladder run and hopefully gain a bunch of resources to continue our Rogue budget ladder. Okay, so we are doing surprisingly well in this Warlock arena, and as you can see from the deck list on the right hand side, it's a very Zui deck, very much focused on early game, gaining the early game board and pressuring them out with life tap and cheap and efficient minions. And I was fairly lucky to get a draft that mostly fit with that sort of constructed archetype. And Warlockian decks. Let's play the Flame Juggler.
It's getting hot in here.
Looks like my computer is having a whale of a time trying to wake up this morning. That's okay, we'll just give it some time. It's been doing a lot of busy things in the night, I'm sure. So, what do I think? How far do I think this deck will go? I actually don't know. It's very hard to tell with... The blue gill doesn't do anything for me here. I can abusive to clear the harvest for free. And he is precluded from doing turn 3 consecrate since he spent the coin. I think I will do that. I will abusive to effectively reduce the value of the harvest to a 1-to-1. My computer is having a lot of issues. I'll have to look into those in between games, perhaps even do a reboot. Okay, there's the muster.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, so I was saying, it's very hard for me to predict how well a certain deck will do. I will throw up the taunt, and I think I will protect my Heckler by doing that trade, killing the golem. He's showing 4 damage on board, which means he'll have to spend 5 of his health to clear the Heckler unless he has something else. He probably does have something else, but in the off chance he doesn't have something else, the Heckler will deal 5 damage to face. And yeah, okay, Heckler won't deal any damage to face, but it draws out a hammer. It draws out some extra resources. I'm quite happy about that. Yeah, jeez, what's going on with this internet? Or perhaps just my computer. Maybe it's starting to cark it. Okay. I think Creeper is excellent here. His board, just like the Heckler, it doesn't challenge the Creeper. He's going to have to waste a lot of guys or just leave them there. And just so happens that I can heal up the Creeper next turn with Dark Scale. And the Creeper also quite conveniently challenges... Ooh, stuff he's played here. I think I'll actually Hellfire. Yeah, the Hellfire does a ton of work here. And I can use the bluegill to clear what's left of... Yep, excellent. I use the bluegill. Yes, I do that because Pallies often have Consecrate. Consecrate is a common card in Arena. You will draft it. I think, just a rough guesstimate, you'll probably get 1 copy of it per arena run in Pally. You get it offered to you at least once, I think, and... Okay... I think I pedal into Pit, because Pit challenges the Frost Ellie. Flame Imp. Oh, Flame Imp is nice. Can I afford to take that damage? Do I have any healing in this deck? Let me have a look. Minimal healing in this deck. Oh, this is tough. It's tough, but I'm going to have to pick the Dragon Hawk. This is a free card.
You're in trouble.
I don't think I can abide the 3 damage to face. I only have the Dark Scale in hand. I don't think I can handle the 3 damage to face. It could end up costing me. Here's that Consecrate. And so is he going to do a full board clear? The line of play appears as if he's going to use the Ellie into my Pit Fighter, which is great. Okay, Brew. Lobber Brew is an excellent combo. Is that too slow? Do I want to go Brew Dark Scale? Brew Dragonhawk Dark Scale? Or Brew Bomber? I don't want to run the risk of bombing a 1-1, although that's not actually too bad. Do I want to tap here? I think I do want to tap. Okay, Dread is excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for. Even though I wasn't thinking about it. I should be more aware of this deck. I should be more aware of what's in this deck. Although, clearly I'm not. Dread is excellent there. And I could even brew the Dread if he has a second muster. I can even brew the Dark Scale if he decides to start putting on health-based pressure.
Reporting for duty.
Looks like he's going to take 6 damage to face from the Dread. That's really problematic for him because I have 5 bursts from the hand. Okay, Argus. It's over. Oh shit! No, it's not. No, it's not. Because if Doomguard discards the Argus, I don't get that extra damage.
So many possibilities.
I think I heal Argus, put up the biggest body. Do I? Yeah, because the Argus also represents damage. So he may spend all of his resources clearing my buffed up Dark Scale, and then the Argus can go in for 2 and the Doomguard can go in for 5. So that is the best lethal. Probably I could have thought more about it, probably could have done some more analysis. But from my hand, I probably could have also tapped, but that would have precluded this play. I think that puts us in a pretty strong position, thanks to the 5 burst in hand.
Your magic.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. He has to full clear, and this is not a full clear. And that's a neutral health gain, because it gets countered by the Argus. Yeah, we're done. I think we won that game thanks to the lucky Dread Infernal pickup. Another win. We're going 7-1. Oops. Don't want to overinflate my results, as some companies like to do. Anyway, let's go straight back in. So some of you guys may be thinking, oh wow, okay, you're doing pretty well at Arena. Why don't you just keep playing Arena and get infinite and then get unlimited resources and then climb to Legend with your Rogue deck? And I've addressed this issue before. I want to approach... Do I want the Peddler? Peddler sets up turn 3 play, okay. Do I want to... I don't want to approach this as if I'm an Arena pro or someone who has... 4 to 5 to 6 to 10 to 12 hours a day to play Hearthstone. I want to approach this as someone who is... Ugh, misclicks. I want to approach this as someone who has limited time, who enjoys the game, and... I should have thought about it. This will force out a hero power. This will give me stronger board presence, but is weak to swipe. Both are weak to swipe. Now, given both are weak to swipe, and this is dealt with his hero power, I think I pick up the Blood Imp. I think, and I save the Worgen. The Worgen could even force out something like an Innovate swipe, or he has the coin also. Yeah, it's a turn 3 coin swipe. That's not too bad for a Worgen takedown. I don't mind if I miss the couple of 2 damages on his face, because he can then just hero power it. But baiting him into some sort of a swipe play isn't too bad in my opinion. And playing this will definitely push out the swipe play. At the end of turn, someone at the end of turn. Let's do some research. Does this trigger first because I played it first? And if it so happens to trigger on one of the oozes, I'll be quite happy. Excellent. So it did have that intended effect. I think it was important for me, although I have to test it, to play this Flame Imp, the Blood Imp first, so that it could potentially buff these two oozes and give me even more value. So for 2 mana, I got a 2/6 spread out, obviously. Okay, that's fine. I think I will bomb. We're not super weak to swipe. We get to save 2 oozes. Do I reveal? No. Exactly. That's why I don't reveal, I think. That takes him out of swipe range. And I save some more of my board if he swipes. And swipe is very much like the Paladin's Consecrate. You get it offered to you at least once, I feel. Doomguard, I think. Doomguard. Or I empty my hand and I play the Doomguard for more value later. I think so. Because if I Doomguard now, I stand to discard 2 cards. I want to just be discarding the other Doomguard. And I reveal now since he can't hero power it down. Yeah, I want to just discard the other Doomguard, which means I may have to tap and go to the later game. That's fine. I'll do that, but losing that value now, I don't think it was a good idea. So yeah, I was talking before about, I was thinking before about what I should do with the resources we get from this run. And this is the only arena run I'm going to do on this account, by the way. Like I was saying before, I don't view free to play as going infinite on arena and then just getting all these resources. That's not how it works for me. Okay, definitely. I'll use this to drop that. And I think I will play one of the Doomguards.
Join or die.
I will clear this. And we will discard 1 Doomguard, which was going to happen anyway. I think that was the best outcome, picking up an abusive into Doomguard. And now we have a very oppressive board. And this reminds me why Zoo is strong. Zoo is powerful. I very rarely play Zoo. I went through a phase in which I played a fair amount of Zoo. And there are many variations of Zoo. The frustration with Zoo on ladder is that they have Void Callers, and you know, they Argus the Void Callers, or they Sunfury the Void Callers, and then they pull out a Mal'Ganis. And if you don't have a BGH, you're kind of boned. Or, you know, if you're not an opposing Warlock and you have a Sacrificial Pact, which no one runs. So, in either case, you're kind of boned. Yeah. Okay, hero power that makes sense. That makes sense. Forces me to spend my Flame Juggler, something that I probably will do. Although I should remember to tap first and also count for. Ooh. Well, I can afford to tap here. Excellent. Tapping into. So this is why taunts are also useful in Zoo decks. Because you develop a very menacing board, and if you manage to drop a Fen Creeper and it blocks 2 or 3 attacks from hero power or just eats up some spells, your opponent is spending resources not on clearing the Zoo, but on clearing the Fen Creeper. See, that could have very well been spent on the Doomguard, but well, obviously he wouldn't have had reach for the Doomguard, but he could have set up the Doomguard to be reached. And I think we're done here. Given that the... Yeah, well played. So we're going to go 8-1, which is quite surprising for me, actually. I haven't gone 8-1 in a while. I've gotten 12 wins, but I haven't gone 8-1 in a while. And I think, actually, part of me doing quite well in this arena run is really got to do with me actually commentating and analysing this play, because usually you just play, you're not talking, sometimes you're not even thinking, sometimes you're just tuned out. At least that's my experience. And you just play casually, and you just throw the cards out, hope for the best. But in this situation, in this context where I'm interesting question. This is more consistent of a clear. This is RNG 50-50. I will get tons of value. Consistent because I can use one of the oozes next turn, but then this gets its attack. This is less consistent, but it gets rid of the abusive's attack. Let's go for it. That's okay. The mage is still taxed her ping to clear the flame juggler. I don't think she'll want to actually ping. I think she'll want to develop a 2-drop. At least if I was playing Arena and I was at 8-1. Okay, obviously I'm wrong. The value of tempo in Arena is insane, which is probably why it's going to be great for me to play Saboteur, although I would have liked to have had the mage not ping, develop a 2-drop, and then I Saboteured to preclude the ping on my flame. Oh, anyway, it's in the past. It's all done. Okay. I think I clear this and set up the heckler. Excellent. That's actually pretty good for me. I mean, it makes me not want to use my Hellfire, but on the other hand, it's not a 3-2. Generally, what you get out of Shredders is 3-2s. Although with League of Explorers, there have been things like Dark Peddler and so on and so forth that reduce the value of the Shredder. Excellent. Shadow Bolt does a ton of work here. And I will spend the removal. Once again, removal is to protect your minions. Do not spend removal willy-nilly. Sorry for my turns of phrases. Do not spend removal willy-nilly just for a minion. Use them on high value, high importance targets, high threat targets. I cringe every time I see someone, or I watch a video, I watch a championship video where someone frostbolts a zombie chow. I cringe. But hey, they're at the tournament and I'm not. So that says something about me. Maybe I talk out of my butt. Okay, we got the free clear, and I think I just double develop. Okay, and I will actually throw the juggler out first to have a higher chance of. Okay, well that didn't work out. Doesn't matter. He can ping his own. He can ping his own egg. Although that stops him pinging my Heckler, which is definitely something he'll want to do this turn. Heckler develop 4-drop and ping the egg at some other point. Okay, ooh, not bad, not bad, not bad. MCT is a great card in Arena. Pretty good for when you fall behind. Good play there. I think this is a Hellfire play. Allows me to clear the entire board. But then I can't do anything else. That's problematic. Perhaps I just clear this. I should have tapped first. My bad. The reason I say it was a Hellfire play was I could have brought the Nerubian down to 4-3 and then Hellfire the entire board and gotten a board clear. But a board clear isn't really that good unless you have something to protect your board from. Or something that you can play. In the case of Hellfire, something that you want to play after the Hellfire. So you clear the entire board and then you develop first. But just Hellfiring and tapping is pretty weak. Although if I had tapped, I would have had a Lepidome to play. Okay, are you really going to do that? Okay, sure. Sure. Ooh, that's nice. I will play Lepidome first, so I'm sensing Mirror Entity. 9 times out of 10, it'll be Mirror Entity. Although now with Effigy, you may pick up Effigy as well. Ooh, what a combo. I did not realize that. And in my haste, I forgot to tap first. Always tap first. Not that it would have made a difference, but it might have made a difference. Always tap first. Always. That's the thing, I forget. But if I'm just chatting to if I'm talking into the microphone, if I'm analyzing my plays, I can remind myself to always tap first, and next time, maybe I will tap first. That's fine. I have my Dread Infernal to handle that nonsense. Yeah, so I was actually going to say that you hit a certain level of resistance once you get to certain... how do you say? Once you get to certain points, a certain number of wins in Arena, you hit some resistance. Well, I tend to hit some resistance. Oh, do I want to do Dread Infernal right now? Because that enables the egg. I don't think so. Let's tap to see what I can find. Dread Infernal can always come later. Drain Life is excellent, actually. I can clear, do an efficient clear. Yep. I'll Argus. No, I won't Argus. That was silly. Didn't count my mana. Drain Life on that is fine. It protects my Exorcist. It forces him to ping the Exorcist, him or her. Never know. All to do that. Not too bad. Cone of Cold to clear Worgen. Not too bad. Not particularly worried about that. You gotta ping your lady. I mean, your excellent 10 mana play. It's gonna cost me a lot of health, but gives me an empty board with the Dread Infernal sitting on it. That is actually not a bad combo when you think about it. 10 mana board clear. It allows you to establish Dread Infernal. Really, Hellfire really is a great late game board clear because it only costs 4 mana. It does Lightning Storm. It does Super Lightning Storm to the board because it's guaranteed 3. Although the issue is it'll hit you. Okay. What is it? What is it? I think I still developed the pit. That's not what it is.
My shield for Argus.
Could it be a... No, it's not. Okay. Could it be an ice block? That's my issue. I think it's correct for me to go face here and even pop the ice block. Let him do what he can with his board. It doesn't appear to have Flame Strike. Although Flame Strike isn't great against this board. And I have 2 Doom Guards sitting in my deck, which will end the game if it's not an ice block. You know, it could well be an ice block. It could well be something spell related. Less likely to be an ice block, just given how the rarity of ice block. Yeah, we're done. Okay, 9-1. Excellent. I'm actually going to end the video here. And we will continue this in our next round. To be honest, I was thinking, you know, 6-1. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough luck there, NoDust. You think you're going to get any better than that? But somehow we just keep going, and I think this deck has a chance of going 12. But I wouldn't count on it. It all depends on the last. Well, anyway, we'll see how it goes. So. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all of those good things. I do this for the love. Any gesture of appreciation from you guys means a lot to me. And until next time, I wish you guys have a lovely day. This is NoDust signing off.